Hello team and family, this is video number 2 over going from tables to equations. Letter A, is the relationship additive or multiplicative? So to go from x to y, I'm getting smaller, so I could be subtracting 10, but if I do 16 minus 10 it doesn't get me 8. So I know it's not subtracting, which then leaves me with possibly multiplying. If I multiply 20 times 1/2 or times 5/10. If I multiply 20 times 5/10 or 1/2, I get 10. If I multiply 16 by 1/2, I get 8. And if I keep multiplying all these by 1/2, I get the number next to it. Or a lot of times we'd say dividing it by 2, but multiplying it by 1/2 is the same thing as dividing by 2. So the relationship is multiplicative. It's multiplicative because if I multiply the x variable by 1/2, then I get the y variable. What is the dependent variable? So the dependent variable is on the y-axis, so it's the y variable. And the y variable is dependent on the independent variable, which is x. What are you adding or multiplying to go from x to y? So to go from x to y, I can say multiplying by 1/2, or I could divide by 2. In either one of those, I'll get the correct answer. So write an equation that expresses y in terms of x. So basically I want to solve for y. So then if I take x and I multiply it by 1/2, I get y, or I could take x divided by 2 and I could also get y. So using this information, if I use y equals x divided by 2 and I plug in for x 4 divided by 2 equals 2. So my answer, when x is 4, y is going to be 2. And all I did here was substituted x for the number 4 and then just solve the equation.